What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my menagerie. Bestiary League. I have experimented with dual wield today, and I have a verdict. It is faster and about the same DPS at my current level of gear. With this 336 DPS one-hander, you hit with your main hand only with Tectonic Slam, so it's kind of like Sunder in that situation. So I've been using this for my one-hander, and then this for my offhand. This was 8 chaos, this was 2 chaos. This gives you Fizz's extra fire and 6% elemental penetration, which is pretty good for us. I have about, 50% pen without Wise Oak, and then Wise Oak puts me at, is that right? Yeah, 65% pen. Pretty good, actually. My resistances are almost perfect. I had them perfect for a long time, actually, before I upgraded some slots. I had 80, 80, 80, so I had 15% all pen and 10% reduced damage taken of all elements, which was pretty cool, but that didn't happen very long. So anyways, back to the dual wield thing. So to change from two-handed to dual wielding, you just repath these nodes. So I had these before and this side. Now I have these and this side, which is pretty good. I also realized that because the base mana cost on Tectonic Slam is 10, most other melee skills are 6 or 8. I think Flicker Strike is also 10, but this costs 10, and that's a lot, and we use a lot of heavy mana multipliers, so it makes the mana cost kind of stupid for a melee skill. Usually they're like 23. I think Earthquake is like 23 for me and my other character, so I had to grab these. But other than that, the trees, everything else is the same. I am using a mace because the way that I found this weapon was I searched for generic one-hand weapon, and I typed in 300 minimum PDPS, and this was the second one listed for 8C, so I just bought it. If you do that now, I think they're 5 to 15C, unless you look at the uniques. The crab mallet thing, crab moon mallet, whatever. The one that looks like crab claw is like a couple alks to a couple chaos right now, and it's 300 PDPS. So you could use that if you wanted, but this is a decent one. And then because it's a mace, I just swapped my axe nodes for mace nodes, whatever. The rest of the skill tree is the same. I am level 88 now, so I picked up all of my endurances. I have 7 endurances all the time, which is pretty good. I did Atziri, which I will include after this, I guess. Other than that, gear upgrades. I got my helm enchant, which I was questioning if I should have bought it. For mapping, it doesn't seem needed, but for single target, it's really, really helpful. I paid 2x for this helmet, as is. I did not craft it. It was just like this. And I spent 49 chaos on each of those X, so this cost me 98C. If I hadn't have bought this, my entire character cost me about 50 chaos for all of the gear, and then this was, I believe, 13 chaos, so that's what, 63 plus 8. We're at 71 chaos total, including the 6 link, and then the this helm made it double that, basically, for just this helm. So you don't need this, for sure. I've been doing MacLeod, Uberlab. I went up to T13, T14 maps, I think, earlier. Yeah, I did a T14 Dark Forest, no issues. Had a couple red maps from Uberlab, so I ran those. Having no issues with maps. Feels pretty smooth, but the dual wield is just, it's just faster. Like, here, let me show you a map while we talk about it a little bit more. The because of the dual wield attack speed bonus, for those that don't know, if you dual wield weapons in Path of Exile, you get 50% more damage, physical damage. You get 10% more attack speed, and then you get 15% block chance, just by equipping 2 weapons, just straight up. So we were using a 400 PDPS two-handed mace before, right? And now we're using a 330 PDPS one-hander, but we get all those bonuses from dual wielding, so the overall damage is about the same. And then a stat stick in your offhand, like a really good stat stick with like triple fizz added as X and LE penetration, whatever. Like, you'd get a lot more damage out of dual wielding than you can out of two-handed. We theory crafted a perfect full mirrored gear dual wielding build, and it was like, I think 1.5 times what a two-handed build would be. They're both obviously viable at endgame. I think it was like 4.8 mil DPS versus like 6 mil DPS or something. Something like that. I can include both those pacements in the description, and the pacement for this character, of course. But yeah, I'm just messing with dual. It feels a lot better just because it's faster. I think it was the main issue that I was having with Hezmana's. The default attack speed is garbage. It's like 1.2. This is a 1.54 attack speed base, which means you can leap a lot faster. So I don't need my movement skill or my move speed boots anymore. I can just go. And yeah, this is a T9 map, and I'm still mostly one-shotting. Like, every pack, then you just kill rares in a couple hits. It's not a big deal. Feels pretty smooth overall. I would say that on the same budget as the two-handed character that we had before, this is faster. DPS I think is just a little bit higher because of the shape static, but like overall this feels slightly smoother. I've also changed up some links, obviously because I have extra links now. Instead of a 4 link in my weapon, I have 2 3 links to mess with, so I'm messing with them. The main hand weapon I have is a shaped weapon with extra links, I think. Is it shaped? Yeah, shaped. So it's got faster attacks, added fire in it. I put my War Chief in there, so I have a pseudo 5-link War Chief totem, which is a little bit of help for single target, but not like an excessive amount of help, so it's not really that big of a deal. I only use my War Chief on either really hard red bestiary mobs or bosses. Yeah, as you can see, most of the time I'm at 7 endurances while mapping. I have full buffs all the time because we clear fast enough for the most part. I've stopped picking up maps because they're everywhere. Or not maps, nets. Oh, that scared me. Hello? Stop being slow. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, there is a technique for this boss that you should be aware of. When she starts screaming, just do this. Just stand behind the pillars. I think she has to spawn all 3 actually, hang on. Shaper makes this slightly more annoying. And of course my lack of ads. So as you can see, even while fighting the boss, I'm still mostly at full endurances, even though I'm attacking constantly. Oh yeah, this part, that's what I was talking about. You can hide behind these because they're blocking the hits. Or you can just leech through it, I mean that's an option as well. This map feels really bad though, because it's like reduced flash charges, elemental resist, everything. What did I just get? Ooh, this might be worth something. Alright, cool. Yeah, but it's shaping up pretty well. In the endgame maps, it's fine. Flask, we still have Wise Oak. Make sure you have your fire resistance higher than the others so you can get Fire Pen. If you get them all perfectly balanced, you get all the bonuses all the time. I have Lion's Roar for more melee phase, a Armor Basalt Flask, Remove Bleed, Catalyze Eternal, and then a Freeze here. This should be reduced charges used in Shock Immunity, I think, or reduced charges used Curse Immunity for labs. But here's my current thing. Let me import this in the Path of Building so you can see the total DPS. Should have done this beforehand, my bad. Start. Alright, this is Disco Rectile. For those that don't know, also, you can import anybody's characters as long as you have their account name. So if you know their profile link, for example, if you did me, you could just like import my characters if you have my profile link. You can check my damage or what I'm doing at any point at any time if you want. So if we do max DPS stuff, I think that's everything. And then flasks, of course. My current DPS is 324k with everything up, which is, I mean, pretty good, I think. I have a Onslaught on kill jewel now because I swapped off axes. I lost my Onslaught buff from this node, but that's okay. This effectively replaced it for mapping, and then I just got a pretty shit Stygian belt. This was like a chaos. I got it with an open prefix so I could craft Wed, and I didn't get Ellie res on it because I had perfect Wise Oak resist before, but this helmet messed that up pretty bad, and then I upgraded my gloves to compensate for that. Other than that, the gear's mostly the same. But yeah, I'm having a pretty good time. We made a lot of chaos today. I did some Uber Labs. My map pool is kind of bad. I'm struggling to get out of yellow maps into reds. I did an Atziri run as well. I think I'll include that here, but I'll go ahead and end this rant. We're doing pretty good though. I think we're doing pretty good. Notable sales. I got this to sell. I got a Touch of Anguish, which sold for 24C. It was a really high roll. What else did I get that was good? I sold a couple of other like 10C items and some 5C stuff, 4C stuff. You know, just generic life resist gear will sell right now. Life resist, life resist, life resist, life resist. Life attack speed, life resist. You know, basic stuff. It'll sell pretty quick at this beginning of the league. Everybody's trying to gear up to get into maps. But yeah, here's the Atziri run. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video and hope you're enjoying your league start. As always, I'm having fun in Pokemon League. I'll see you on stream or in the next video. That'll be Demi out. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. This is just normal Atziri. Nothing crazy. I'm probably gonna die a lot. We'll see. The reflecting Atziri might be fun to mess with. So damage on trash feels fine. Hello, it's me. These guys take so long. Condo's Pride or Doom Sour? Do I get context for that question? Yes. I pick both. Dual wield them. I'm level 86. I'm so good. I have perfect Wise Oak resist for a Pure Fire build. Makes sense. Fuck. I did this wrong. This was a mistake. Okay, it's fine. Hello world. What's up, Fallen? Wait, are these all magic mobs in here? With the Abyss? Is the Abyss all magic mobs too? I don't know. You can't have my resist, dude. What the fuck? Any reason I chose maces? No, I just looked up generic one-handed weapons and picked one with 300 plus DPS that was cheap. Happened to be a mace. I think for non-crit, ideally you'd want axes, since they seem to have the best passive nodes, because you get the onslaught on kill and then some other stuff, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. That's fucked up, dude. Okay. That was a really bad bullshit totem. Holy shit, that damage. Was that a bleed? Yeah, it was. Okay. Still being thick, we're good. I feel like I need to say that I'm really bad at Atziri, so this could be bad or really good. We'll find out. I'm really not sure if I have enough leech though. I guess if it gets really bad in there with the reflect, I can just straight up use my War Chief. It's like a pseudo 5 link at the moment. My main hand weapons got added fire and faster attacks, I think. Okay, let's go. Just tank the storm call, it's fine. Well, I mean, this seems fine. If I did Uber Atziri like this, I would be so fucking dead. I've tanked so many Flame Blasts. Let's die to bleed, I guess.
Where's the damage? It's like 4. It's not like awful, but it's not insane. I thought about just standing there and trying to tank that. Okay. We got Immortal Grief. Seems okay. There you go. We did it. So proud.